Hello, guys. Welcome back. Today we are joined with John to do the first ever World Cup predictions. Welcome, John.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here.
Uh, First, before we start off, who are you supporting in this World Cup?
Um, I'm going with Argentina for this particular World Cup. I think I've always gone with Argentina, to be honest, ever since I've known football. And my first ever World Cup was, I believe, 2010. To me back, like the one I remember all games. It was World Cup in 2010, and I remember supporting Argentina, and they went ahead to. I think they were knocked out in the semis, if I'm not wrong. But the following World Cup, they got to the finals. 2014, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, in 2014. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Argentina. I'm just not a citizen, but all in all, I'm still a big fan of Argentina. So I'm going with Argentina for this World Cup.
That's good. We can start off. The World Cup kicked off yesterday. What did you think about the opening ceremony? Quite different. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, it was pretty different, to be honest. I don't know. I didn't feel the liveliness and the energy that comes with having an opening ceremony. Guys are excited left, right, and center for the World Cup. So I don't know. It was could be better, to be honest. I've seen better, you know. So to be honest, I don't know. I didn't feel like we needed to be. We didn't. I didn't feel like BTS and Morgan Freeman were the right people to host or to and give us entertainment in the opening ceremony. I feel like they should have done better. But yeah, I mean, I've seen better opening ceremonies, and I mean, I can on a scale of 1 to 10, I guess I can give it a 6. But it can be better, to be honest. So yeah.
Okay, before we start off our show, I'm gonna give out a brief description of the show. So in this show, we're going to do predictions from Monday to Monday. You'll be tuning in every Monday. We'll do predictions of specific games in like if today there are 3 games, we're gonna do like one specific competitive game we think is reasonable, and then till next Monday. Okay, let's start off with this today's games. The first game is Senegal versus Netherlands. What do you think?
It's gonna be an interesting match. Senegal, of course, don't have their main man, Sadio Mane, through injury, which was quite unfortunate. They really thought they'd have him, but he had a knee surgery right before the beginning of the World Cup, and he's recovering back in Munich. So it's a big blow for the Senegalese team, not being able to have their main man up front. But they have their goalkeeper, Mendy, who's been outstanding, came back from injury just in time before the World Cup, which is a great boost for the team. So I think Senegal, I'm sure, are trying to do their best, trying to prepare. They have their main man in front, Chopomoting. I think he's a Senegalese, yeah?
Let me check.
I
Uh,
really hope he.
Cameroon. No, he plays for Cameroon.
Oh, Cameroon, yeah. I felt like I was wrong. Yeah, Chopomoting plays for Cameroon. Sorry about that. But anyway, all in all, I think they're well prepared to face the World Cup, as even the Dutch as well. They have their main man Van Dijk on the defense. Players like Malaysia, De Jong, Memphis. It was a sad blow for VDB missing the World Cup this year, but he's not been informed either way. So all in all, it's gonna be an interesting match. I think it's gonna be a draw for me, probably 1-1 or 0-0.
Okay, and we move on to the next game today that we think is reasonable is US take on Wales. What do you think?
Two underdogs in their groups, but I think Wales look like the more experienced team with more experienced players like Gareth Bale, like Daniel James, you know. So I think I'll go with a Wales win. Probably 1-0 or 2-1.
Okay, we move on to Tuesday. Tuesday, France take on Australia. What do you think about this?
Um, there's always this theory or superstition that previous winners get bundled out in the group stage. So I guess we will wait and see whether that will happen. So I'm going to go with that theory, and I'm assuming that France will have a tough time getting out of the group stage based on those facts. So I think they might win or probably a 1-1 scenario because they don't have their main man in front, Mr. Karim Benzema, through injury. And apparently the coach is not looking for a replacement. Therefore, he's not calling anyone up to the team. So probably a France win or a draw.
Yeah, I was about to talk about that. France have been having so many injury blues. They don't have Pogba, Kante, now Benzema. It's going to be hard, but the
It's
replacement,
difficult.
and
Mm,
we can't say they have bad replacements. Look at Camavinga, look at
mm.
Tchouaméni, both Real Madrid players. And in front, you have Giroud. Giroud is good, but you think he'll reach the levels Benzema is at?
No, I feel like Benzema is a more complete striker. Not that I'm really not Giroud, but there are certain abilities Benzema has that Giroud doesn't have. And therefore, I think the coaches main prefer to have Benzema up ahead. So it's a big blow for them, to be honest. But they still have the likes of Varane, who's back from injury, which is great. Fantastic news, big boost for the team. And yeah, so let's see how the team plays.
Yeah, we'll see. On Wednesday, Morocco take on Croatia. What do you think about this?
Um, I think it's gonna be an interesting match, but I think it's gonna be a win for Croatia. Having the experienced man, their captain himself, Mr. Luka Modric, players like Kovacic, from Chelsea. So Croatia is looking pretty prepared, pretty ready to face this World Cup, even after reaching the finals last World Cup. I'm sure they'll be looking forward to get to another final in this World Cup season. So I think it's gonna be a Croatia win for me.
Okay, on the same day, Germany take on Japan. Germany has been treated very, and like they have been the underrated team. No one is rooting for Germany, and that squad is fantastic. Götze is back. What do you think about this game?
It's fantastic to see Götze back in the team after previously scoring in the finals against Argentina back in 2014. Probably a huge boost for the team. Also, it was a big blow not to have Marco Reus in the team through injury. But all in all, I think players like Gundogan, Rudiger, Sule, is it Sule or Sule? I don't know how to pronounce.
Zule.
Yeah, Sule, I was right. Yeah, Sule. Yeah, I think big players in the team, outstanding performance. Forward like Coman. No. Coman. No, Coman is a France player.
Kane, Gnabry.
Yes, Ganabry. Liresane. So yeah, pretty. I guess we'll see how Germany goes because I don't know. They haven't been performing quite well on the national base. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know who will be the number one keeper between Neuer and Ter Stegen. So we'll wait and see how that goes as well.
Yeah. We move on to Thursday. Thursday, we start off with Portugal taking on Ghana. Portugal's team is fantastic. Genuinely, it's fantastic. What do you think about this?
Portugal are looking like the big favorites to win this World Cup. Their team is amazing. They have outstanding players, players like Bruno Fernandes, Bernardo Silva, the main man himself, Cristiano Ronaldo, even after having a very controversial interview about Manchester United. All in all, it's a pretty solid team. So let's see how they play their ball, because I'm sure they're looking pretty confident coming to this competition, and they had previously won their friendly match against who? Nigeria. Yes, they played Nigeria and they won 4-0. So let's see how it goes. So they're looking like the biggest favorites to win the competition. So it's a Portugal win for me, but it's a pretty, like it's a match with history, because this is the first time Portugal and Ghana are playing together. They played back in 20,
In the Euros.
I think in 2014.
Yeah, in the Euros, in the.
Yes, I think Ghana and Portugal have met each other before, and I
Yeah.
don't know whether it's in 2010 or 2014, or was it in Russia.
Let me look. They've met World Cup, yeah, in 2014 in the World Cup.
Yeah, I was right. In 2014, they met, and Ghana won.
No, Portugal
Ghana
won.
won. Oh, Portugal won.
Yeah,
They won what, 2-1, yeah?
yeah, 2-1.
Yeah. I remember, but it was not an easy match.
Yeah,
Ghana really put in a big fight. They're the Black Stars of Africa, so don't underestimate teams like Ghana. They've gotten, it's the team, it's the only team that has gotten farthest to the in this competition in Africa, I think, back in 2010, when they had that controversial match against Uruguay.
yeah.
You remember that match? Yeah. And Asamoah Gyan missing a very crucial penalty. But all in all, I think it's gonna be a Portugal win. Solid team, looking confident. But I think Ghana will put in a big fight. So let's see.
Okay, we move on to the next big match. Brazil take on Serbia. It's a big game. Brazil's team can't be underestimated as well. They reached another final in their past competition. What do you think about this?
Brazil win for me, of course. Serbia, I don't feel like Serbia stand a chance. Brazil is a squad with depth. Oh my goodness, some fantastic players. So it's gonna be an easy win, I believe, for Brazil.
Okay, and the last game on Thursday is Switzerland taking on Cameroon. What do you think about this?
Two underdogs. But I think it's gonna be a draw for me, or a Switzerland win.
Okay, we can move on to Friday. Friday, England takes on USA. USA's team isn't that bad. It's a team that's building on well. We've seen in the Premier League with Leeds, Tyler Adams, Chelsea's Pulisic, and England's team is also fantastic. It's a super team. What do you think about this?
England has amazing depth. A pretty amazing team, to be honest. I mean, fantastic players. It's good to see Maguire back in the team playing football. They have amazing forwards. They have Saka. They have Rashford. They have Harry Kane. You know, they have so many choices up front. They have so many choices back. They have players like Jude Bellingham, their first World Cup, Phil Foden, you know, Madison, Mason Mount, talent upon talent. And you're bringing out a player to bring in a better player. So I think England, if they have their house in order, can also be favorites to win the World Cup. So I think for their match against USA really being the underdogs. I feel like it's gonna be an England win or a draw.
Okay, we move on to Saturday. Saturday has two fantastic games, and we start off with France taking on Denmark. Uh, what do you think?
France Denmark is a pretty interesting game. Denmark is one of those teams that are small but not small. You know, they are pretty annoying. They have a lot of chemistry, and I feel like they are bonding in there. I don't know what to explain about teams like Denmark, teams like Switzerland. They don't have very many outstanding players, but they play good football, you know. And sometimes when they play this good football, it tends to bear fruits. So we're having the main man, Mr. Eriksen, back. Big boost for the team, of course, bringing in experience, bringing in, you know, a lot of resilience in the team. So I think it's gonna be a draw for me, or a Denmark win. I think Denmark is going to win that match.
Okay, on Saturday also, Argentina take on Mexico. Your team takes on Mexico. What do you think about
Of
this?
course, of course. As an Argentine supporter, I think it's gonna be an Argentine win. Messi is also looking forward to winning the World Cup. Argentina also has a pretty solid team. It's just that I don't know those players by their names, because
Yeah,
some of them have very difficult names.
yeah.
But I mean, the main man himself, Mr. Lisandro Martinez, they are leading the back front. Martinez, the goalkeeper from Aston Villa. I
We
think,
have
yeah, it's Aston
Lautaro
Villa.
Martinez in front, Di Maria,
Yeah,
Dybala,
we have Lautaro Martinez, we have Di Maria, we have Messi. Bro, that team
Rodrigo.
has,
It's too much. It's too good.
yeah, they have a lot of talent. Their team has so much potential, All those players are young, they're resilient. I think it's one of the teams that has a lot of players with so much potential. So they're able to go far if they're able to work together and provide team chemistry. So I feel like it's gonna be a solid win for Argentina. I don't feel like Mexico stands a chance.
And then we can't forget their football. Their football is amazing. Have you seen them?
Yeah, yeah. Playing great football. Their friendly was amazing.
It's scary. I saw the final against Brazil. It was scary.
Mm.
They didn't even want Brazil to have the possession. It's scary, especially for Argentina. We move on to Sunday. Sunday has a big, big game. Spain taking on Germany. What do you
Mm.
think about this?
Big match right there. But I feel like Spain did a mistake not calling up Sergio Ramos. He's been in great form for PSG, and I think every match he's played, they've won. But unfortunately, I guess Enrique has his own plans, and therefore he didn't feel like calling up Mr. Ramos to the team. But I feel like Ramos would have brought experience. You know what you need in a captain: encouragement. Giving the team boost and morale to play. So I feel like that would have been a main role for Sergio Ramos. But I guess he wasn't called up to the team. I don't know whether that's a huge blow or not. I guess Enrique has his own plans, but Spain, all in all, still has talent. They have good players. So I don't know. I think it's gonna be a draw probably. A draw or a Spain win.
Yeah, I also think that Spain is going through a transitional phase. Maybe not now, this World Cup, but maybe in the future, they'll be unstoppable. They have gotten
Mm.
of the past. Look at Piqué, Sergio Ramos, De Gea, although it was all three are
Yeah,
huge.
it was also a huge blow for the team not calling up De Gea. I mean, he's
Yeah.
been phenomenal this season.
Yeah,
So I don't understand what exactly is going on.
I feel like he's trying to change the team to a younger squad that can play forever in the future. It will be fantastic, honestly. I don't mind it.
Yeah,
We
I
move on.
guess you can wait from a different point.
Yeah. We move on to another game on Sunday, which is also good. Belgium take on Morocco. What do you think about this?
Belgium, I don't know what's going on with Belgium. Belgium have players, but I don't know. For some funny reason, they're not achieving their full potential. But it sucks to hear that Lukaku is out through injury. A huge blow for the team, the main man in front. But I believe they can still be able to do something. They're probably going to be favorites to that team. But for them losing their friendly rather, 2-0. Was it 2-0 or 2-1? One of those. To Egypt, a team that's not even in the World Cup, was pretty mind blowing to be honest. So I don't know. Let's see what the Belgian team has to offer, but I feel like they'll win that match either way. They better put their house in order.
Yeah. On Monday next week, Brazil take on Switzerland. A tough match for Brazil. What do you think about this?
I think it's gonna be a Brazilian for me. Experienced players, good players. But Switzerland is not to be underestimated. Of course, they're underdogs coming into this match. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a Brazil win for me.
And the last game on Monday will be predicting is Portugal taking on Uruguay. What a game. Both teams having superstars. What do you think about this?
It's interesting to be honest, considering Uruguay really play a physical game, you know. So I guess we'll see how it goes, but I feel like it's gonna be a tough match for Portugal. But I feel like they're still going to win, so it's gonna be a Portugal win for me.
Okay, I think that's all for
Mm.
this week's predictions. Don't forget to tune in every Monday. We'll be doing the prediction show to predict the group stage games. Uh, well, that's it. I was your host, Fahmy. That's John. Subscribe, like, share, and comment your predictions below. And take care. See you next time.